Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So today I have an unboxing for you. So I've had some people say that they can't hear me very well anymore on my unboxings or when I'm facing the camera like this, live streams or whatever. So I'm going to try to speak louder. I do have a mic hooked up. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll try to make, sounds like I'm yelling, it's because I'm trying to speak louder so that everybody can hear me. I don't know what the cause of that would be. I really didn't do anything different other than take yarn off of my shelves. Maybe it insulated my voice and made it louder. I don't know, but I'm going to try to talk louder so everybody can hear me. So this unboxing is from a place I've never bought from before. It's actually from an Etsy seller who is in Russia. So I cannot pronounce her name, so I'm going to put it on the screen right now. That's the name of her Etsy shop. She sells lots of yarn and other things also. Okay, so I have never purchased from her before. This is the very first time. I can only tell you about my experience this one time, and then we'll go over the yarns. So she has lots of yarn. All of it seems relatively pretty cheap. But I'll look at it and we'll see the quality of it right now. Lots of brands I've really never heard of, maybe a couple, but a lot of them I never heard of the brands. And shipping is free over $70, and that's from Russia. So that's pretty good. If you spend over $70, it's free. I think she ships to lots of places. And let's see. Now shipping time, it said it can take 3 to 6 weeks. Mine took about 5 days. I don't know why, but it did. So I don't know if that's going to be the same for everybody, but that's about how long mine took. 5 or 6 days to get here. I was really surprised. But if you do decide to order from her, yours might take the 3 to 6 weeks. I have no idea how that works out. So, but anyways, that's just my experience with it. She did contact me through Etsy, told me she was out of one of the colors. I said just replace it with a different color. She seemed very kind, very nice. She thanked me for my order. So that's all I can say. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm pretty excited to see what this yarn looks like. I'm not affiliated with her or anything. I don't even know anything about her. I was just looking on Etsy for different yarns and her shop came up and I'm like, whoa, she's got lots of yarns. I'm gonna check it out. And she had tons of yarns. A lot of them seem really cheap, and so I got some and we're gonna go over them right now. I'm pretty excited to see what it is. I'll put a link to her Etsy shop below in the description box. Remember, I'm not affiliated. I have no affiliated links. I don't get money if you buy the yarn. I don't care. I'm just gonna tell you about it. So here's how it came. It was shipped UPS in this big box here. So it's got custom forms and stuff on it. I think the shipping went through Russia, then Germany, and then it hit the United States. I think that's what the tracking was. I'm pretty excited to see it. Now, I don't know how big these skeins are going to be. I tried to determine how big they were by the weight and by the yardage, but I don't really know. I'm going to see if I can find a what's it called? You know what I mean. What is it? Invoice with the copy on it. Oh, it's right here. I think this is it. Okay, so it's written in Russian currency, so I can't read that. I don't know what that would be. I apologize. Okay, it's all written in Russian. Okay, so I'm going to look on the internet and on her Etsy shop as I go along. I'm so super excited to see what this stuff is. So we'll start out. There's a lot of yarn here. A lot of it I'm probably not going to be able to pronounce, okay? And I apologize. I'll probably just hold it up and let you pronounce it, because if you follow along with me, I'm so excited. You know I can't pronounce anything. That's my weakness. There's so much here, I don't even know where to start. Okay, we'll just start right here, I guess. So this is, I can't pronounce it. That's what that is. Okay. You guys don't have to tell me to pronounce how to pronounce it in the comments. Just, you can just read over it if you want to write it down, jot it down, or if you already know how to pronounce it. That's what that is. And let's see what it consists of real quick. All right. So on my invoice, it says it's Pahorka, if I didn't say that right, competitive wool and acrylic yarn, soft wool, Russian high quality knitting yarn. Okay, and it was $2.93 for this one skein. And it is 50 wool, 50 acrylic, and there's 273 yards, hand wash, lay flat, and it does not say where it's made. I apologize because it's all written in a language that I don't understand. So I'm going to do my best to try to tell you what it is here. I can't see where it's made. It doesn't really say. The color, though, they have different colors. Okay, the color of this one is called Light Marsala. I think that's what it is. And I don't know what weight that they classify it as, but I would say it is a light 4-weight yarn. Like, it's a 4-weight, but it appears to be either a thick 3 or a light 4. Anyways, so you feel it. Smells like wool. So it's 50 wool, 50 acrylic. It's very soft and squishy, and it's not itchy. I like it. I think it's a nice wool blend yarn. I do. So what I say, this was $2.93 a skein for 273 yards of 50 wool, 50 acrylic. I don't think that's a bad price. I like that one. So remember, that's the Pahorka competitive wool. She has a lot of yarn on her site, so it's it's going to be hard for you to go through it if you want to pick it. Okay, let's see what we got next. Okay, this seems to be the Pahorka 2. It's magnificent. It's just written in a different language, I guess. I think that's the Pahorka. I don't even know if I'm saying that's right. That's what it says on her site. But this is the Magnificent. And it is a lightweight 3. Hand wash. Lay flat. 328 yards. 30% Angora. 70% high volume acrylic. It's nice and soft for it does have the hairs in it, you can see, because it has Angora. I like it. I wonder what I paid for that. Let me check it out. Okay, I paid $300. No, I paid $3.28 for this lightweight 3 Angora and high volume acrylic blend. 328 yards. Very good price. I'm telling you, that's a good price. It's very nice. You can see it's very squishy, not itchy at all. I like it. Now, I haven't crocheted with it yet, but again, I said it's a lightweight 3. It would be a thick 3 or a thin 4. I like it. So the color is we'll just say this purple, because she only has so many, she has different colors on her site. And again, I cannot tell where it's made. Maybe if I don't know, looked it up on. But anyways, Magnificent Angora high volume acrylic blend. Nice. I like it. Good price. I think I got very good prices on this stuff. I do. Some of them look like they might be small skeins. I can't tell really, but they're all wrapped nice. She took good care of the wrapping. Now this brand, I've heard of this brand before, and I probably won't say it right. Elise, it's okay, but that's what it is. And many of you might have heard of that brand too. So this is a lightweight 3, I can tell. And it is 51 acrylic and 49 wool. So it's an acrylic wool blend. And there's 426 yards in this skein. This one says it's made in Turkey. So it does feel like an acrylic wool blend again, similar to the other acrylic wool blend. It's not itchy. I'd wear a scarf out of it. You know, but you can tell there's wool in it. You can smell there's wool in it. Nice. I want to check out the price on this one. So it's the Lena Gold Fine is what it's called. Acrylic wool blend. Turkish high quality yarn. The color is Orchid. And I paid $3.70 for half acrylic, half wool, 426 yards of a lightweight 3. Now this lightweight 3 is a very lightweight 3, similar to mandala yarn. Good deal. Again, in my opinion, that's a lot of yardage for an acrylic wool blend. I like it. I like it so far. I like it. Let's move on, see what we got next. I got some more of that same brand that I can't pronounce. But many of you might have heard of that brand. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never bought it before. I thought these were really pretty by the picture, but you know, pictures can be deceiving. I have learned over my time of buying yarn. But you can't always go by what the picture says. So, this is very pretty. This is a little stiffer, but it's not stiff enough that you couldn't. I would still wear a scarf out of it. I would probably be more likely to wear a hat or make a sweater out of it that you would wear a shirt underneath of it. So this is the same brand. And let's read about it. 49 wool, 51 acrylic. Oh, it's really pretty. Really pretty. 262 yards of this made in Turkey, machine or hand wash, lay flat. A lot of these might be that because I think a lot of them did have wool in it. You know, wool's my favorite. That's really pretty yarn. There's no denying it, but like I said, it's wool smelling. It is a bit stiffer than the other ones. The weight of it is a 4 weight. You can tell it's about spot on with a thicker 4, but it would work great for a sweater. Something, look, she's got a sweater on the picture. That's pretty. That's some pretty yarn. I wish I would have got more of that. Let's see how much I paid for that. Okay, so this was $3.90 a skein. It's the Lena Gold Batik acrylic wool blend. Turkish high quality yarns. The color I have is blue. Very pretty. So $3.90 for 262 yards of a very pretty wool acrylic blend. Even though it's a little stiffer than the others, it's a great thicker 4 weight. I think I like this one the best so far. That's very pretty. Let's move on. Let's move on. Some of these skeins are little, and some of them are bigger. So this is that same yarn I just got, but guess what? It's in my favorite color ever. I got to get some more of this from her. This is gorgeous. Look at this. This is her brown. Oh, that's so pretty. That's pretty. I'm making a hat and a scarf out of this. That one feels softer than the blue, actually. Oh, that's nice. Keeping this one. This is mine. It's so pretty. That's so pretty. I love it. So that's the same as the blue that I just opened. Let's move on, see what else we got. So this is that same brand, Wool and Bamboo Baby Wool, by that brand right there. Okay, very soft. That's soft, that's squishy. It's not a silky soft, it's a squishy soft. Very nice. That's so pretty. Let's read about it. Turkey, made in Turkey. 40 wool, 40 bamboo, 192 yards per ball. 192 per ball. And the price is $2.80 per ball. So I don't think that's a bad price considering the wool content and the bamboo. The fiber content is nice. $2.80. I like it. That's pretty. That's super soft. Oh, it's about a very lightweight 3, possibly a thick 2 weight. 192 yards. I think it's pretty. It's soft. It's nice. So I got that. Man, this is super exciting order because I've never held any of these yarns before in my life. Never even seen most of them. And I like getting new things. New yarns that I've never tried. It makes me super excited. Okay, okay. So this was actually the first one I put in my cart. I remember this type, only a different color. This is what drew me to her site. I seen it. This is that Pahorka. This is the rustic. It's 100% wool, Russian high quality yarns. So I don't know if this is made in Russia. I can't tell where it's made because it doesn't say. It's a possibility. So this is 100% wool, hand wash, lay flat, 273 yards for $2.97 of 100% wool yarn. It's definitely worth the price. I would say it's a lightweight 3. It's got a twist on it, as you can see. Now this is 100% wool, so it's going to be a bit stiffer. It does have the wool hairs in it. Oh, is that ever pretty? You like wool? Gosh, I love wool. Wool's my favorite. I'm probably freaking out going crazy over all this yarn because I've never had it before. This is so pretty. I like this. I got this in a few different colors, if I remember right. But it's pretty. I like it. Good price. 100% wool, 273 yards, $2.97. But I just want you to remember though, if you are new to wool, some wool can feel stiff to you. That's just kind of how wool is, and some doesn't feel stiff. This is on the, I mean, it doesn't feel stiff, but this would be another one that I would probably make a sweater out of that I could put over, or a hat that I put on my head. But this brown stuff that I said originally that I would just make a hat, I'm going to make a hat and a scarf out of that. That stuff's gorgeous. Okay, let's move on. Some of this is just other colors that I've got. Okay, here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Oh, that color is beautiful. This is, oh, my goodness. My goodness. It smells like wool. It smells straight up, like straight up wool. So this is the Pahorka. I'm probably not saying that right, but this is sock yarn, but it's thick. It's like a 4-weight yarn. Okay, and it is 50 wool, 50 acrylic, 218 yards hand wash, lay flat. A lot of them are hand wash and lay flat. I can't tell where it's made because it's written in another language. It's written in Russian, and I'm sorry, I can't speak Russian. But I can barely even pronounce the words in English. You all know that. But anyways, this is $2.19 a skein. $2.19 for an acrylic wool blend. And it's kind of tweedy if you look at it. Very pretty color. And yeah, I think it's worth that. It says 4 socks. 218 yards. I like it, man. I do. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't read the color, but if you go on her site, I'm sure you'll see that color. This is the sock. When you go to her site, it says Pahorka, and then it'll say like sock yarn. Yeah, this is the wool acrylic, wool acrylic sock yarn. I have sock yarn made out of other stuff too. It just surprised me that it's 4-weight. Most sock yarn's like thin, isn't it? But anyways, I'm just talking too much. Guys tell me just shut up. Shut up, Crystal. Shut up. I'm just excited. Some of these are smaller skeins, so I was kind of expecting that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here's some more of the rustic that I already showed you in the beginning. And more rustic. Ain't that a beautiful color? Definitely wool. I like it. Okay, here's some small skeins. I don't know what this stuff is. This would be for people that like lightweight yarns. Ooh, it's hemp. This is Pahorka cotton. It's Pahorka 30% hemp, 30% cotton. And it feels like hemp and cotton, you know. And it's a sock yarn, summer series. So I guess it's like for summer socks, lightweight. It's very fine, like a $1 weight. I guess that's probably what you would generally make socks out of. So this cost $2.20 for this sock yarn, and there's 306 yards of a very lightweight, and it's hemp and cotton. I don't know much about sock yarn, so I really can't tell you. I got it in some other colors, but if you go, it'll say on her site, if you're interested in this, Pahorka hemp yarn cotton, soft wool yarn. Maybe it's not sock yarn. I don't know. I just can't read the language. It's hard for me. Okay, here's another one. This is Pahorka Gentle. Okay. So this is $1.41. And it is 50 cotton, 50 acrylic. It looks like about a 2-weight yarn. And it's going to be called Pahorka Gentle. Well, on there it says acrylic wool. I'm confused because I just don't know what's going on with the, okay, yeah. So $1.41 for that. The yardage is 180 yards, about a lightweight too. $1.41. Not bad, not bad. If you like lightweight yarn. So I got some more colors of them. Okay. I just can't. Now this one is called, Pahorka Nettle, 100% soft wool Russian high quality yarn for summer. So it's like a lightweight one, very lightweight. 274 yards for $3.11. So I guess it's would be like for lightweight socks or something. I don't know really what to, probably make a shawl out of it or something. That's a little bit pricey, I guess. Wait. 100% nettle is what it says. I don't know what that is. It's not wool. I don't even know what it is. Unless that's... Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I don't know much about it because I can't understand the language. That's okay. I'm still excited. I'm going to move on. You guys probably think I'm crazy. Why'd you get that yarn if you can't read the language? As long as I know what it's made out of and the yardage, I'm good. Okay, let's see what we got here. This has got to have wool in it too. This is Pahorka. I'm probably pronouncing that right. New Kids. And it is machine. Oh, you can wash this, but lay flat to dry. And it's nice and squishy. 218 yards, 100% acrylic. And it's about a lightweight 3. And this was $1.07. $1.07. It's 100% lightweight 3 acrylic. And it's a nice acrylic. I thought it had wool and it kind of felt like it, but it doesn't. It's an okay acrylic, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. For $1.07, shoot. 218 yards, I'd buy that all day. That is the New Kids. It's probably similar to Red Heart with Love as far as the way it feels. Okay, let's move on. I don't think I've tried this, open this one yet. Pahorka. And I just feel bad because I know I'm probably saying that right. Because it probably has an accent to it, a Russian accent, and I can't say it. Angora Warm is what this one is. Ooh. Very pretty color. Very nice and soft. Let's read about it. Let's read about it. Hand wash, lay flat, of course. Of course. 525 yards, 40% wool, 60% acrylic. It is a very lightweight 3, like mandala yarn. See that? And this one is $2.81. Man, I think that these are very cheap in my opinion. I don't know about these smaller skeins that are like for socks and stuff because I don't buy a lot of yarn like that. You guys, so I can't really base the value. I do know sock yarn's kind of expensive sometimes, but some of them's hemp, some of them's wool. So I don't know about those, but these bigger skeins that I've gotten so far, this one's nice and squishy. And for $2.81, the color is turquoise. 40 wool, 60 acrylic. It's Angora Warm. I guess it doesn't have any Angora in it, but it does have wool in it. It's nice. 525 yards. Very, very lightweight 3. $2.81. I think it's worth that. I'm probably going to buy from her shop again, actually. I got some more here. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is some more of the rustic, which I told you about in the beginning. Just another color, like teal color. Here's a new one. Ooh, it's a lightweight yarn. Okay, this is the Brazilian crossbred. It is 50% merino wool, 50% acrylic. It appears to be about a number 2. Very lightweight. Hand wash, lay flat. 546 yards of this. This is $3.63 merino wool acrylic Russian high quality yarn. So it is very soft and squishy, like you could tell there's merino wool in it. It feels like you can tell. It is very lightweight, but there is 546 yards for $3.63. Put two of these together and you can make a nice size shawl. I mean, because those hobby cakes that you get that are like a 2/8 are like 1,000 yards, and they make a really pretty shawl, and those are like 20 bucks. Two of these would be $7, and you can make a nice size shawl. I like this too. I think it's a good price. I think it's a good price. See what else we got here. Okay, I've already got that one. I see some sparkle. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing the sparkle. She had so many yarns I didn't get to. She had 100% cashmere and everything. I had to control myself. So this is this brand again. Angora Gold. I can't pronounce that stuff. But anyways, let's read it. Let's read it. Ain't that a pretty? Look at the sparkles in that. Let's read it. So there are 547 yards, and it appears to be about a 2/8 yarn. 75 acrylic, 20% wool, 5% metallic. Hand wash, lay flat, made in Turkey. Very, very pretty. It's pretty. Two of these together, gorgeous shawl. Let's see what it costs. $3.24. Two of these together, gorgeous shawl for $3.24. So for like $6.50, you could make a really pretty shawl. Even with one, you can make a nice small or a nice size cowl or a small wrap. It's beautiful. I like it. I like it. I do. It's so pretty. Pretty colors too. I think that's worth that. Got it in another color. It's like purple, purplish gray. Pretty. Okay, I got some baby yarns, I think. You guys are probably like, you went overboard. But Bagoday likes to try to show everybody the good deals. I gotta show everybody the good deals. Okay. These are the same yarns. So these are Child's Caprice, that same brand. And it's very soft and squishy. It's nice. You can tell there's merino in it. It's 50 merino, 50 fiber. 246 yards. You're going to want to lay flat. Hand wash, lay flat. And this was $1.80. $1.80 for one of these. That for having 50% wool merino and it only being $1.80, 246 yards, that's a good deal. The weight of it is probably a very light 3 or a heavy 2. Probably more like a light 3. It's pretty. You can tell there's merino in it, but it's soft enough. I would make Evelyn a top out of it. It would not bother me. Gosh. I feel like I robbed her. On some of these, I just feel like I robbed her. These are the same. Kids Caprice. Just, or Child's, oh, there's a Child's Caprice and a Kid's Caprice. I don't know what the difference is, but we're going to check it out right now. Maybe it just got labeled differently. Okay, so this is the kids. It is the exact same. So, Kids Caprice, Child's Caprice, same thing, $1.80. Who could beat that? Okay, here's some more smaller skeins of that soft yarn that's made out of hemp and cotton and stuff like that I told you about earlier. Like I said, I don't know a lot about that. I probably want, I mean, I like it. It's pretty, but I don't know if I'll buy it again because I don't really like those lightweight yarns. But they're still pretty. You know, putting them together would probably make something like a pretty shawl, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, okay, there's more of those. I'm getting down to the end of the row, or the end of the box. Some of these are just multiple colors that I bought. Did I show you the Angora Warm already? I think I did, didn't I? I can't remember, so I guess I'll show you again, just in case I didn't. I can't remember. Angora Warm. So, hand wash, lay flat, 525 yards. Yeah, it's, I've already showed you this one. It's called Angora Warm, but it was wool and acrylic blend, 525 yards. And it was, I think it was 3 something. So, showed you that already. And showed you that. So, I might be getting done. A lot of these I already showed you. There's some on the bottom I didn't. Oh, that is soft. This is the same, that brand again. The Show. Ain't that pretty? I'm keeping this one too. That is soft. It's probably the softest one so far. It is anti-peeling acrylic. 186 yards. Made in Turkey. 100% anti-peeling acrylic, hand wash, lay flat. And this was, let me find it here, I just saw it on the sheet, $3.18 a skein. I think that it's very pretty, and it is very, very soft. $3.18, I don't think it's bad for 186 yards. It is a 4-way. It's not a great price, I guess, but I would still buy it again because it's so soft and gorgeous. It's way softer than Red Heart with Love. It's way softer than Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton. It's very, very soft acrylic yarn. Very soft. And those colors are gorgeous. Look at that. Aren't those colors pretty? But I love brown, so I'll probably keep this one too because the soft factor is magnificent. And here's another color of it. Oh, it's pretty and it's soft. I'll probably definitely buy this one from her again. That is so soft. I can't really know of any acrylics to compare it to as far as basic acrylics go. This is very softer than those that I told you so far. I think anyways. This brown one maybe a little softer than this pink one, but the pink one's still very, very soft. And then I got one more color of it. It's pretty soft. I don't know why that brown one feels softer than the others, but these still feel really soft. Pretty stuff. I will definitely buy that again. I'm going to purchase from her again. Not immediately, but I will. Okay, here's some Angora. Oh, look at the color on that. That's gorgeous. This is, sorry, I got to keep looking up the prices, but I just don't know. Okay, this was, I think, the most expensive one that I bought. So this is just called Angora 2. It's on the side, it's called Madara Angora 2 Mohair Wool and Acrylic Soft, Italian high quality knitting yarn. So this is from Italy. That's probably why it has a higher price. I notice sometimes yarns from Italy are a bit pricey, but they're nice. So let's read it. I can't. It's in another language. There's 750 meters, so yards, probably close to 800 yards, I would say. 50 mohair, 30 acrylic, and 20 virgin wool. Made in Italy. I like it. It's very pretty. You can wash, but you have to lay flat to dry. It's a lightweight yarn, probably like a 1. Now this was a bit expensive, $7.70. A lot of yardage. One would make probably a medium-sized shawl, even though it's a lightweight one. It would still make a medium-sized shawl. It's nice. It's very pretty. I'm just not a big fan of lightweight yarn. So I got this really pretty burgundy plum or burgundy color, and then this like dark plum color in that. I like it. It's nice. Man, I wish I could use a small hook and make things with this. It'd be great for knitting and stuff. Or people that like to crochet with steel hooks. I just can't crochet with anything anymore past a 5mm. I don't know why. I just, in my old age, it's just too hard for me. What can you do? I just crochet with what I crochet with. It's usually a J hook. Even with lightweight yarns, I'll use a J hook. Just gives it a lacier stitch. So this is that one brand again. New Kids. Did I already show you this one? Oh, I did. I think. Well, I'll look it up just in case. Okay. It's $1.07 a skein. It is, I'm assuming that the ones that don't say made in Italy or made in Turkey are probably made in Russia, because I'm not 100% certain, but it does say on the site 100% acrylic, New Kids yarn, soft wool Russian high quality yarn. So I could be wrong, but I don't know. So this appears to be about a 3-weight yarn. You can wash, but you have to lay flat. 218 yards, 100% acrylic. It's acrylic like Red Heart with Love, but it is lightweight. $1.07 for 207 yards. Cheap stuff. Cheap stuff. But remember, it is 100% acrylic. It's definitely not as soft as this one that I showed you. But it's soft enough that you baby could wear something out, or new kid, or baby could wear something out of it. If you like working with DK, like a lightweight 3, make a sweater or something out of it, be pretty light, whatever. You guys are probably like, when are you going to be done? I can't help it. I went crazy at a shop and I didn't even get all of it. Here's this brand again. This is called Cotton Gold. So let's read about this one. This is 361 yards, made in Turkey. And it is 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. So it's a cotton acrylic blend. And it feels like most cotton acrylic blends. I would say it feels like Caron cotton cakes, if you are familiar with them. It's not the softest cotton acrylic blend that I've ever came across, but it's not stiff. You could definitely wear a scarf out of it. You can make a baby blanket out of it. It's not, it's soft enough for that. Hand wash, lay flat. Did I say the yardage on it? I did. 361 yards, and it appears to be about a lightweight number 3. $3.61 for that. Of a lightweight 3 cotton acrylic blend, 361 yards. I think it's a good price myself. I do. This is some more of the New Kids yarn, which is what I say, $1.06 or something. I haven't crocheted with it. This is bright. It's blinding me. Neon pink. But like I said, I don't think it would hurt to make a scarf or anything out of it. It's definitely It's too broad. I can't look at it anymore. But oh, there's nothing wrong with it. For $1.06, I think I'd buy that all day. Gosh, that is bright yarn. Okay. There's some more of that cotton. Okay, I got one more here to show you. Oh, I already showed you this. This is a wool bamboo blend. I showed you that in the beginning. That was worth the price. And then this is more of the kids' caprice yarn that I already showed you. So that's it. That's everything. I showed it all to you. Sorry it took me so long. But I think a lot of it was well worth the price I paid. But as I mentioned, these little yarns for socks and stuff, or whatever you make out of them, I'm not sure on them. They're like camping cotton and stuff, because I don't know what prices for sock yarn is. But everything else I think was a killer deal. It was pretty nice yarn. I like a lot of it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing. Sorry I don't know Russian. I couldn't really read the labels that well. Yeah, I only know English. I'm only fluent barely in English. So, but you can go on, like I said, I'm not affiliated with her, but I will leave her link below, and you can go on there and, you know, she has a lot more yarn than this, and maybe you can read a little bit more about the yarns that I showed you if you're interested. And but like I said, it was $70, ships after $70 it ships free. It said 3 to 6 weeks sometimes, depending on where you live. I don't know why mine got here so fast. It got here in what I say 5, maybe 6 days. I don't know if it determines on how much you spend. I don't know. You just have to ask her. But anyways, that's my experience with this company. Or this Etsy seller. It's not even a yarn company. It's an Etsy seller. I would definitely buy a lot of these yarns again. Probably not these little ones because I'm not a fan of that fine stuff. But I'll buy a lot of them again. I think they're really decently priced. So, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. I sure did. Thanks. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit my thumbs up button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I had a lot of caffeine today. Bye, everybody.